I'm Annie Joyner, and today I'm going to tell you about density. Density is my science research project in STEM. Density describes the amount of mass in a certain amount of space. In another way, density is how close together are the molecules of a substance are. Density is determined by two things: the mass of molecules in an object and how tightly the molecules are packed up. This is high density and low density. High density is more likely to sink, and low density is more likely to float. If something has low density, then it will more likely float, like I just said. If something has high density, like I just said, it probably will sink. It's more heavy. Here's an example. Which one will most likely sink? What do you think? Take some time to pause this video. Well, the answer is the brick, because the brick is more heavier and its molecules are more tightly packed together than styrofoam. So the brick will more likely sink. Now, here's the equation of density. M stands for mass, obviously. V stands for volume, obviously. But P for density, well, P is the Greek letter for D. So that P right there also is density. Yeah, so P stands for the D in density. Here's another way to put the equation. It's just you have a slash instead of a straight line. P equals density, M equals mass, and V equals volume. Here's our next example. Oil is on top of the water because it has low density. Low D. Says low D/P. The water has more higher density because it has more tightly packed molecules. The oil has less packed molecules. They're kind of like gas molecules, but a bit tighter. Everything in the whole wide world has different density. Density is related to buoyancy. We watched a buoyancy brain pop in class, and we have notes of buoyancy in our science notebooks. Here's a quick review. Buoyancy is basically the displaced water in something. Like if you dunk your hand in water, the water will rise because it needs to make space so your hand can go in. Density is related to buoyancy because buoyancy's fluid is related to density's fluid. Here's a fun fact. There's something called energy density. Energy density is how many calories per gram in food. See, this is 400 calories of oil, this is 400 calories of chicken, and this is 400 calories of vegetables. Well, vegetables is the healthiest. Here's our last example. Which one will sink and which one will float? Take time to pause this video. Here's another question. Which one is more dense? That's basically which will sink or float. Take time to pause the video. Okay, so the answer is the rock will sink, or it's more dense, and the cork will float. So, there you have it. Here's another kind of density. This density is called natural density, also called something else. I don't know. It's spelled ASYMPTOTIC. Maybe you can pronounce it. Or arithmetic density is one of the possibilities to measure how large a subset, and subset was one of our vocabulary words in humanities, subset of the set of natural numbers is. This is my poster I made on density. I will explain it, and I will pause this video. So thank you for watching this video on density. This video was made by Annie. So, thanks again for watching. Bye!